All right, right here. This when the action comes out. We got three guys getting out the van. Who are they? It looks like the light-skinned guy from earlier, the guy that was on the balcony, and I don't know who that guy in the who is that guy? Have we seen him in the trailer? Maybe we have. Just wasn't paying attention. Um, I don't know who is that guy. We've seen two of them, but I don't recognize that guy. And right here, this is the proof. This is my evidence to all of you. This game will not only take place in Los Santos. Okay, look at the license plate. That clearly says San Andreas in red um, font, red print that says San Andreas. It does not only say Los Santos. That is my proof and evidence that this game will not only take place in Los Santos. Okay, it's been said that this game is supposed. It's rumored that this game is 4 times larger than Grand Theft Auto 4. How could one single city be 4 times larger than an whole? And it's just funny. How could it be larger than three whole cities? I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying that doesn't make sense to me. And there's your proof right there. San Andreas. This game will not only have Los Santos in it. And in the trailer, you clearly see different locations. You see a beach. Well, that could be a part of Los Santos, but you see mountains. You see a whole bunch of things. You see a pasture. So I'm just letting you know this game will not only take place in Los Santos. Let's keep it going. Oh, and look at this. The guy that looks, they all have AK-47s, by the way. That's very detailed. It looks like they have silencers on them, so maybe the silencers are coming back from San Andreas. That was really good. I love that. I love the fact that we have silencers. Something to note, Tommy Vercetti in the Vice City trailer, he had an AK-47. That's just, maybe it's a coincidence, but hey, you never know. Kick in the door, V. That's pretty interesting, V. All right, the guy that looks to be the Tommy Vercetti, I'm just calling him that. Tommy Vercetti, he's driving a blue car. Another thing to note, in the Vice City trailer, Tommy Vercetti drove a blue car. Maybe just coincidence. Hey, I don't know. All right, right here is showing San Andreas not looking so hot. Looks like there's some kind of economic times, people living on the street. Let's keep it going. Not showing the pretty side. All right, right here, foreclosure for sale. We have a gentleman. We have a man. He's banging a for sale sign in the ground next to a house. Immediately when I first saw this, I'm like, hey, we can buy property again. Then I started looking at the house. This looks like it's on Grove Street. I'm sorry, it looks like it's on Grove Street. I gotta say it. And I just somebody pointed something out to me. You see right there, 2405. Somebody said maybe that's the release date for the game, and I started thinking, or maybe it's when we'll get the more information about the game. 2405. That's May 24th, 2012. Of course, I mean, well, not of course, but that's what that's saying. Maybe that's their hint saying, "Oh, you'll get more info by then." And another thing that I noticed, the license plates don't all say San Andreas or Liberty City. Yay! That has. I'm sorry. Okay, we got some nice young. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Just keep going. Just keep going. All right, blue car. Is that Tommy Vercetti? Hold on. Is that Tommy Vercetti? Again, there's no confirmed that if that's Tommy Vercetti. I'm just calling him that for the sake. That may in fact be Tommy Vercetti. We don't know. It's too fast. Right there. People say that that's Nico Bellic. No. No, that is not Nico Bellic. He looks nothing like Nico Bellic. Nico Bellic. This game obviously is taking place during the during times now, okay? Grand Theft Auto 4 took place within, like, the 2008, 9 like that. That's only a few years ago. Nico Bellic is he. Come on now, he was 30 then. He would be like 34 now. Do I believe that he's in this game? Probably, because if you go to GrandTheftAuto4.com, you go to you sign into the social club or whatever, you can move things around and you see Nico Bellic from Liberty City to San Andreas. It's like a plane ticket that's been there for years, so maybe that's a hint. That was a hint telling us for a long time that's the next game going to be in San Andreas. I do believe that he may be in this game. All right, let's keep it going. As you can see, there's people. They're not looking too good. They're looks like they're living under a bridge or something. This is obviously showing us that it's taking place during our time, bad economic times in America. Is this is starting to get me to believe like maybe this game is talking about the economic times and how money is becoming harder to obtain. And like because you see is the logo of the game is saying Grand Theft Auto 5, and it has like it resembles US currency, so maybe it's letting us know this game is about economic times and the problems with the economy and stuff like that. Maybe that's letting us know. Yeah, we got a fighter jet just soaring over Los Santos. It's just swoom, shoom. Obviously, this to letting us know off the bat we'll be able to drive, we'll be able to fly jets and planes again. Yay! Obviously, it's letting us know that. Guy getting thrown off the club, maybe resembling when I first saw this, I immediately thought of the downloadable content for Grand Theft Auto 4, the Ballad of Gay Tony. That's a that whole downloadable content was based upon you working in a club. You were the manager of the club owned by your friend Tony, otherwise known as the Gay Tony. He was the owner of the two clubs. He was the owner of Hercules and Mason at 9. You were the manager of Mason at 9. You played Luis Lopez. Maybe this game is connecting all of the other characters of all the GTAs. I'll get into that at the end of the video, but I'm thinking like maybe this has something to do with Tony or something like that, something along those lines. Maybe. And if you look to the right, there's a bike. There's somebody on that bike. We don't know who. He has fingerless gloves. Maybe it's Nico Bellic, but then he looks like he may have tattoos. I don't know. Got the oil. Look right there. We got another blimp. It's another blimp shot. You see a blimp. Maybe you can fly blimps. Again, it's showing us blimps. Maybe you can fly blimps. Red car. Who is that driving? Looks like the young gentleman from earlier when he was in the car looking at the lovely lady walk past with his top going down. Again, I'm not sure if that's the guy on the jet ski. He's also looks like the guy that got out the van with Tommy Vercetti. Again, we don't know if that's really Tommy Vercetti. I'm just calling him that. But he looks like the guy that got out the van with Tommy Vercetti. Not sure if that's him. Most likely it is. Seen him a lot. Maybe he's the main character. Maybe. Let's keep it going. Getting chased by the cops. Who is this guy? All right. Now, when I first saw this, I didn't think about anything. I was just like, oh man, it's a guy running. Then I rewatched it and I said, this reminds me of CJ from San Andreas. First of all, look at him. He looks like CJ, except for the tattoos. He looks like CJ. Got the white beater. He has the pants and the Timberland boots, or the dog boots. He looks like CJ from San Andreas, but people were like, well, at the end of San Andreas, he was a big shot. He owned casinos. He was working with Mad Dog. He was a big shot. But the thing is, though, this game, it seems like it's about economic times and how things are, money is not becoming obtainable, and it's the economy again is done, is broken, but it seems like maybe That could have something to do with this, maybe, if that is indeed CJ. And uh, look at this. The overhead. What does this remind you of? This reminded me of very the beginning of San Andreas when you got dropped off by the cops and you had to get on your bike. You had to run through. It looks like the alleyway that you had to run through or ride the bike through. It looks like that very much. It resembles that. So yeah, we got a helicopter, of course, letting us know you could fly the helicopter. Of course, keep it going. Right here, another blimp. It was a really quick shot. It's another blimp. So again, maybe you can fly the blimps. I really think you can. That would be awesome. Right there, Vinewood with that plane soaring past it, just like in the old San Andreas trailer. Um, of course, letting us know you can fly planes. It's stressing that a lot. You can fly planes. Vinewood letting us know that we're in San Andreas. All right, there goes a plane going past. That jet also resembles the jet that was in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas when you had to fly to Liberty City for a mission. So maybe they're telling us, hey, you can go to different cities. Maybe that's just a hint. I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 5